assignment of my project is actually from a year 11 English topic, which is the agent of change. And so I decided to create a topic about Michael Jordan because I created a video of how Michael Jordan represents an embodiment of a winner. So I think it will be very convenient if I apply my video to this project. From the title list. So today I will be talking about how Michael Jordan became an embodiment of a winner. So the research explores how people understand success, motivation, and winning through the life story of Michael Jordan. Not only as an athlete, but as a human figure who has experienced failure, criticism, and growth, just like all of us. Next page. So the main aim of my research is to understand how people define winning, whether they value mental or physical qualities in athletes, and how Michael Jordan's life journey influences their mindset. Another important goal was to humanize Michael Jordan, not to see him as a godlike figure, but as a real person whose struggles, failures, and discipline can be learned from by ordinary people. Next page. I use a qualitative research method by conducting an anonymous Google form survey with open-ended questions. This approach allows respondents to answer their thoughts, values, and emotions in depth, rather than selecting fixed answers in multiple choice questions. The participants included elementary students and university students, as well as adults of any ages. It could be anyone as long as they are sport fans or familiar with Michael Jordan. Including both youth and adult helped create a balanced perspective. Since the youth only know Michael Jordan through social media highlights, while most adults experience his career in real time. The responses were analyzed using a thematic analysis, where answers are categorized into different groups to identify patterns. Next page. One of the most important findings was how respondents define winning. It turns out 71% of respondents did not see winning as just simply defeating their opponent in a sports tournament or gaining awards. Instead, they see winning as achieving personal goals, improving over time, and staying consistent. So many respondents emphasize a me versus me mindset. It means they prioritize on being better than their previous self, rather than comparing themselves to others. In terms of motivation, most respondents believe that internal motivation, such as personal standards and discipline, is more effective than external rewards like public validation or money, which can disappear over time. Next page. When asked about athletes' qualities, respondents strongly prioritize mental traits over physical ability. Qualities such as focus, resilience, and the ability to be able to be calm under pressure were mentioned far more than talent or athleticism. For example, one respondent stated that a great athlete is someone who continues training even after losses or poor performances. So these qualities directly reflect Michael Jordan's story. Despite being cut from his high school team and heavily criticized by the media, he used failure as a motivation and maintained extremely high standards. To emphasize how dedicated he was, when he was in high school, he used to wake up every day at 5:30 a.m. for basketball training, and he would walk 6 miles from his home to his school while dribbling a basketball. One last statement is, Michael Jordan once stated, obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, next page. Michael Jordan once stated, obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or around it. This reflects that in order to grow, we need to step out of our comfort zone and not expect things to be easy.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing us how Michael Jordan's life story can be helpful and very give him a round of applause.